So welcome to this episode where we're talking about the extended ecosystem of AI opportunity and landscape. So I would like to welcome you to join us this podcast series. Elliet Hall-Jones, TDSYNNEX Senior Business Development Manager, working in the AI and Applications Business Unit. Would you like to give us a bit of a flavour on what are your roles and responsibilities? What does your area of our business do?
Hi, Lynnette. Thanks very much, and thank you for inviting me. So the data and applications team within TDSYNNEX, we look at doing digital transformation, and obviously AI is a major part of that. So we look to do aggregated solutions, working across all the different business units with a number of different vendors. We carry about 56 different vendors. Sounds like a lot, but it's really important to understand that whenever you're doing an AI solution, you need multiple people to do that. And that's part of the Destination AI program, which we've got in place, which obviously looks at partners and making sure to see if they're AI ready, then AI experts. So we look to that and work with the partners and the vendors to come up with solutions for them.
And that's our global Destination AI, is our global mechanism for taking business partners into the world of AI, no matter where they're starting from.
Absolutely, and we have some global vendors for that, and we have some local vendors and local partners and ISVs for that.
And so that's good, it's the point at which we've worked together. So previously in our podcast series, people will have seen where we've worked with AI CUDA in terms of Vision AI. So we collaborate across our business units to work with partners to enable solutions and make it easy for them to be able to deliver those solutions out to their customers.
Absolutely, and AI CUDA is a classic for that. They're called Iron Yun in America, so people don't know AI CUDA there, but it's called AI CUDA in Europe. But they don't do solutions which perhaps wait time can do. So it's understanding there's just not one AI vision provider. There's a number of people that can provide a different solution depending what the end customer is trying to achieve. And that's where we work with people to do that.
So this is probably a really good opportunity to say hi to you, Adam. Thanks. Thank you very much for joining us today as well.
Great to be here. Yeah.
So would you like to tell us a little bit more about IMSCAD and what you do and your role within the business?
Absolutely. So I'm the CEO at IMSCAD and I run the business, but ultimately we've been a NVIDIA partner for over 10 years now, and I think we're the only ones that actually offer services out to other partners as a business model. So we end to end, we do vGPU, Omniverse, AI, enterprise AI, software stack, right across the board, and are there to support any partner, quite frankly, that wants to get into this space and learn and obviously deliver projects.
And this is where the collaboration that Elliet and I spoke about, working with someone like yourselves that have got the partnership status with NVIDIA.
Yeah.
You're not selling the GPUs themselves. You're there as a consulting and services partner for maybe the HPE partners that we have within our organisation today, selling the infrastructure.
Absolutely. I mean, the thing with us is we're a services business and consulting company, so we don't sell hardware. So at any point, we can work with anyone.
So question to you then, Elliet, if I can. Your role that you have within TDSYNNEX, you've got a number of partners there that are addressing AI projects for their customers. The wider ecosystem needs to support all the different elements to a project. So one thing we learned early on is that an AI project is not just delivered by one partner or one vendor alone. There are different partnerships that are needed. Can you elaborate on that for us in terms of maybe the level of expertise that a partner might have today and what you might be able to bring to help them with that?
Yeah, I think it's really interesting. A partner will come on normally to us and say, I want to do an AI. I want to start a project in AI, which is great. And it really is great, But so we just have to drill down to exactly what they want to do. Where do they want to grow their business? In what area do they want to become AI experts? Which end customers are they looking at? And then we go away and have conversations. And what normally happens is we normally have a seeking conversation with the end customer and with our partner on the line, just to try and understand what business application they're in, what are they looking to do, whether they're in manufacturing, looking to do a digital twin, whether they're doing retail and want to do store theft, or whether it's retail and doing people counting, whether it's a large language model, whether it's a chat bot, all of these things come into things. So understanding that, having a conversation with the partner, understand their level of expertise, do they have access to data scientists? Do they have their own data scientists? Some people do, some people don't. There's some delivery companies that deliver fast food, and I think they've got 125 data scientists working for them now to make sure your food gets delivered on time and hot, at a cost-effective way. So there's lots of things there, and trying to understand what is needed from the end customer and what the partner has, we can then add to it. So we don't sell everything to them, we sell what's needed for them, and that's really important. And that's where, Adam and I have worked on a couple of projects where, the customer came to us, they want to do AI, and was like, okay, and it was slightly medical, and it was like, where do we go? And we went back with a couple of different solutions, and we had the conversation with the end customer, and then we brought in Adam and his team, and I'll let Adam talk about the data scientists and what,
Sure. Yeah. I mean, absolutely. I mean, as Elliot says, it's all about the partnerships in AI, and obviously, it's an area that's so vast for a lot of partners, and we understand that, and there's so many ways you can go with this. But there is a sort of basic rule of how you attack these types of opportunities in your customer base, because customers will come to you with opportunities, and at IMSCAD, we've got a ecosystem of consultants, data scientists, right through. So we can really, if it's in financial services, if it's in healthcare, if it's in manufacturing, we can find the right fit for the partner, and then we just kind of we'll aggregate that for them. We have for example, from NVIDIA, we have the whole enterprise AI demo suite available to test. And obviously, it's a great way to start out if you're just starting out and understand what they offer and how it works and in what markets. But obviously, the process we go through is really POC, consulting initially, and then through to a POC type environment. Unfortunately, 80% of POCs fail in AI, and that's still the case. It's getting better. There's a lot more kind of baselines out there now that you can use in AI. But in our view, you need support with it, especially if you're just getting into it. And we're here to help you do that, and we're right through to the end project goal, which will be, obviously the production deployment of AI. It's a journey, and a lot of customers, as I say, will fail with it. But the good news is there are plenty of options now with TDSYNNEX and ourselves where we can actually really bring that to the.
And we can take your learnings from it as well. Because
Yeah.
how many years have you been doing this?
A lot. Well, not the AI part, but certainly 10 years NVIDIA provider, partner, and obviously, all that experience we can give to partners openly. We're very open about what we share, and whatever the issue is, we can probably deal with it with any partner out there. So, for us, it's a great model that can help people get there quicker, and obviously understand where they need to fit and how they want to take AI to the market.
And you like to work as an extension of the team. You've talked about this.
100%.
So you talk about kind of working with a partner from end to end. So we can have a partner that we are working with. We've identified there's a potential opportunity, and then either one of us would be able to bring you into that conversation, so that you could then start working with the partner and bring your expertise.
Yeah, I mean, we have partners where we work a couple of days a year with them. That's it. That's all they need. But there's others that they need a lot more support, and that's fine as well. So we've got a team at IMSCAD that can do this. So yeah, we encourage you to reach out and talk a bit more to us.
And it's important to mention, NVIDIA are keen to have their OEM channel. They don't want all of their people to become partners of NVIDIA. They're more than happy to support the OEM partners of HPE, and that's where they go to market. And that's why it's important with people like Adam from IMSCAD, who understands the NVIDIA portfolio and software to support it. So our partners don't need to go and learn it all from scratch. And if you've been selling HPE kit for the last 20 years, sit there and go, oh, you've got to learn something new, that doesn't make any sense. You've got to stick there. So it allows people to stay with their trusted vendors, keep their partnership rating, go from silver to gold to platinum, but then knowing that there's someone behind them that understands the software element of it and the hardware and how to configure it.
And we've worked with a number of partners now. The relationship that we have as TDSYNNEX with NVIDIA, that sits in your side of the business, and we've collaborated on a number of partner meetings now, where it's really important for them to understand that they can work with us in the NVIDIA space, work in terms of the consulting and support and services that we've got that wrap around it, and they can still do the bits that they are very experienced in around the HPE portfolio. If we talk about the NVIDIA side of the licensing, there's a couple of routes for partners that they can take. Would you like to elaborate on
Yeah,
that?
so there's the HPE OEM route, where they can buy the licenses from AI enterprise licenses directly from HPE. or they can actually come through to myself, my team, and do the renewals aspect of it. So there's different ways of buying it. It's one of the things, again, I stress through NVIDIA, is as long as you're buying NVIDIA, where you buy it from, they're happy to support, and they support that across all the different OEMs, and I'm a licensing part of that. So it's really good and easy for partners to do that.
So if I was to ask you one key takeaway from the conversation that we've had today, what would it be?
I think to reach out and have a conversation, it's really important. I mean, even if you're just thinking about AI, or customers come to you with an AI project, or they think they want to look at a project, those are times then, if you're not experienced in this, to reach out to people like ourselves and actually engage, and then we can go through the process with you. So that's very important for me. I think that's the most key takeaway.
And if you're not doing it, someone else is.
Absolutely, 100%. I mean, if you're not going to talk to that customer for AI, they're going to go to someone else anyway. So take the opportunity.
Come and learn with us.
Absolutely.
Yes. And Elliot, to you?
Pretty much the same, really. There's not many experts out there. So partners shouldn't be scared. Go and ask those conversations, ask the questions of the end users, and then come back and have the conversations with us, and we can develop and work with them and come up with a solution jointly. That's it.
So ultimately, what we're saying is, through TDSYNNEX, Destination AI, our ecosystem partners, and our solutions that we've aggregated for our business partners, we're able to seamlessly help them deliver a solution that meets their customers' needs and explore it, together first. So thank you for your time, both of you.
Pleasure.
No
really
problem at all.
appreciate it. If you are a partner that's looking at delivering AI solutions and you want some help and support, please contact us. Have a look at our Trusted Advisor page. There's more information on there, along with the email address to contact us. If you are an end user organisation that's looking to deploy AI into your business, maybe you're not sure where to start, or you've started and you want to see how you can accelerate that journey, again, feel free to contact us and we can put you in touch with an accredited partner that will help and support you. Right, thank you very much.
No, thank you.
Thank you,
Hopefully
Lynnette.
speak to you again soon.
Nice to see you.
Absolutely.